Won't you sit down? Can I fix you something?
Yeah, anything you have.
Here, drink this. I'll fix you a sandwich.
This is fine for now.
Well, it'll only take me a minute.
Don't worry. I'm all right. Have you talked to your dad, or did you hear about it on the news?
You mean about the guard killing the convict this afternoon?
He died?
Yes.
Well, at least he won't have to go back there. What did they say about me?
Nothing. They didn't mention you.
You kidding? They didn't mention that I got away during the fight?
No, not a word. You must be out of your mind.
Why? Because I don't want to live in a can? Does that make me nuts?
That's it exactly. This spoils your good behavior record. You're extending your own term.
Yeah? Well, they're going to have to find me first.
Where will you go? How will you live?
For the present, nowhere. Staying right here.
Here? With me? In this apartment?
You know of a better place?
You're making a big mistake. Wait, you'll only have a little bit longer, and then you'll be out for good.
Who are you trying to con to go back there? That's all you people know is how to give advice. But when it hits home, the first thing you do is run.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Your father, the warden who believes in giving everybody a chance. That is, as long as they stay away from his daughter.
Is that why he transferred you?
Do you have to ask me that? Or did he tell you that I asked to get out of the garden?
No. Just said he was giving you a less monotonous job.
And you believe that was the reason?
Well, naturally. He's my father.
Any other time, I'd say hold a report. But after what happened today, the commissioner will tear you apart.
Well, that's the chance I've got to take. I owe it to the kid.
You don't owe him anything. If he's stupid enough to run, then he belongs here for his max.
It's 8 o'clock. If we don't hear from him by 10:30, break it. So they can release it as a bulletin on all Michigan stations carrying the 11 o'clock news.
Good.
You know, if you're really sincere how you feel about me, you won't mind having me around for a while.
You may not believe this, but I don't know what it is to be with a man.
Why shouldn't I believe you? You're the warden's daughter.
You must really hate my father.
No, you're wrong. It's just that I haven't any respect for him. I'm getting sort of sleepy. Aren't you?
That's probably my dad. He hasn't called today. Don't worry, I won't say anything. Hello? Oh, no, Dad. I've been putting my hair up. Yes, I heard all about it on the radio. It was a terrible thing. Well, will it affect you for allowing him to get medical attention outside the walls?
I had no alternative. He needed a specialist. Well, there's something else they didn't mention. Frankie was with him and ran away during the struggle. Yes, I know it was a foolish thing for him to do. There's something I have to tell you. I purposely moved Frankie out of the garden after I saw the two of you spending time in the forestry. I know he sensed what I was doing.
I'm glad you told me this.
Are you angry?
No, Daddy, I'm not angry. I hope for his sake he returns.
Well, that's what I'm counting on, so I won't have to report his escape. Now, don't concern yourself about it. He's still a convict.
Yes, you're right, Daddy. Good night. You were right. He did move you out of the garden because of me. He saw us together in the forestry. My father feels responsible for you running away. I'm the one that's really guilty. I came after you. I told you the truth before. I've never been with a man. But if you promise to let me drive you back in the morning, you can stay here all night.
Yes?
It's a quarter after 10. Want me to break it?
Well, wait another 10 minutes and release it.
Right.
Do you realize what you're saying? I'd be spending the night with you in the same room.
What's bothering you now? You're getting your own way.
Yeah? You're right. But something's bugging me. It has been for a long time. It's like something your father said to me the first time I met him. It's something in the air that we feel. You think I'm doing time for a bum beef? No. I'm doing time for stealing, robbing, sacking guys. Yeah. Clubbing them with a sand sack and taking their money. And I used to laugh at working stiffs. If a guy could make $15 a week for the rest of his life, he'd be better off than spending one day in the can. Would you do me a favor? That is, if you're not too tired?
What is it?
Would you drive me back to Jacktown tonight?
Will you do me one favor? Will you talk to my father and tell him you're coming in? He's had a rather trying day.
Hello, Warden. This is Frankie Stossel.
Frankie, where are you? Hold on, Frankie. Jennings. Jennings, you there? Kill that release. He's on the phone. Frankie, where are you, son?
I'm about 50 miles away, and I'm with a friend who's persuaded me to return. As a matter of fact, my friend's going to drive me back tonight.
Well, God bless your friend.
Okay, Warden. I'll pass that along to my friend. And don't forget to leave a light on. I'd hate to have my friend drive me all that way and then find myself locked out. Okay, Warden. We're on our way.
Well, this is one release that'll never get beyond these walls.
Well, shall we go?
I'll throw on a coat. Here. It might be cool driving with the top down.
And so, Frankie Stossel did return to Jacktown. And later, upon his release, to a new and better way of life. But there are other Frankie Stossels and Vince Vitalis. Yes, they're out there right now. But sooner or later, unless they get on the right road, they too will enter a Jacktown.